Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of For the Most Part podcast. And as usual, all you must know this face by now. I tired introducing because like we homies from long time. So
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cherysh to the show. Yay! And I mean, we could probably give a little bio at the end, tell people where to find you and how the big pastries are going, if the business is booming and stuff.
Sure.
After, yeah.
Yeah.
So we talking now. You all would have seen we did of last two episodes would have been choosing top 10 albums that you would take with you and or just have to listen to the rest of your life. That was an interesting experience. It was a wild one, and I decided let's just choose 5 artists to go with if you were stranded on an island. Let's just say you were stranded in Tobago for the rest of your life, like you couldn't come home. And we're both gonna do this, who's the 5 artists that we think we could survive listening to for the rest of our lives?
Okay. I could scatter it, or
yeah, you could scatter it.
Okay,
you could scatter it.
Level of importance. But I'll scatter it. Well, the first one I would choose, I would probably choose that Ella Fitzgerald album. Like it could be a greatest hits album, or it could just be one of her noted ones.
Right.
But yeah, Ella Fitzgerald is definitely one. I would probably do the Rent soundtrack.
Ooh.
Because that album, it really has a significance as far as that was the period where musical theater at Broadway was kind of making a major switch.
Right.
So that would have been that. Yeah, I think I would be good with Ella. I'll be good with Rent. The third one, I would say India Ari's album, but oh gosh, I can't remember. It was a 2-part though. Can it be counted as one?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Because remember, we're looking at artists, so it doesn't matter the album. You could take any one of the albums, so you'd have access to the artist anyways.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
India Ari's album, Songversations.
Ooh.
Yeah, that album is iconic for me.
Right.
And India Ari always has this way where she sets affirmations into the music. And her album is her music in itself is so vast. But at the same time, that specific album, it's helped me a lot throughout the last couple of years, just staying grounded mentally. So that album definitely. So India Ari, Ella Fitzgerald,
Rent,
and I have to put some hip hop album in there, some hip hop artists. I would say, wow, this is really hard. I didn't think that this would have been so hard.
Yeah.
Maybe Tupac.
Finally, somebody says Tupac. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Biggie fan too, but Tupac definitely.
Yeah,
Tupac. Next would be Natalie Dessay, and for people that don't know who that is, she's a lyric soprano. She's more noted in the classical music opera scene, but her voice is so beautiful and she's able to hit notes effortlessly. And she has she's known mostly for holding those top notes quietly, but it's almost as if it sounds like a whisper. Yeah. So Natalie Dessay, India Ari, Rent soundtrack.
Right.
Ella Fitzgerald, and Queen. Queen. Yeah. And so I think that's my 5, definitely.
All right, cool. I mean, and that's such an interesting dynamic selection of artists, because when I did the 10 albums with Jahia, it was like a whole, we went in different directions. He was more of the rares in between, and I was more of like the compilation albums, because I'd get access to a little more of the options. Like, I knew that if I take one album where I only just like one song, like, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, I would want that, you'd want like a greatest hit. So now this is gonna be hard for me, because I mean, I obviously have my favorite singers and stuff, but I think that now I'm listening to a lot more artists on a wider variety. So Mariah for sure. Because that's an easy one, because I could get access to all of her stuff. Like, she has literally compilations of hits re-released 10 times over. You're gonna hear All I Want for Christmas Is You at some point this year. She gonna take over the Billboard charts. I'm just saying, guys, it happens every year automatically. That's Mariah for you. Now I'm thinking Patti LaBelle.
Nice.
She has a lot of power, and I liked the way how she was able to transition from 60s R&B pop to like the disco era. Like, I love that era of Patti LaBelle. So that's one that I would keep in my back pocket. This is tough. This is tough. And it's me who choose this whole thing, you know. I'm thinking. So we have Mariah, we have Patti. Whitney Houston might be too much of an easy pick, because I could still get access to Whitney on Mariah's greatest hits. So that's a cheat code hack, as I call it. That's the cheat code hack. Maybe Tamia or Shalea. I'd go with Shalea for one reason only. Shalea doesn't often get picked for a lot of stuff, and this is in a general sense. She's a powerhouse of a vocalist. Shalea covers everybody's music, so if I'm missing a song, if I can't get the artist, I know that she's gonna have a cover out there that I could get access to.
Yeah,
she's done a whole Whitney tribute a while back, and she's singing and she's playing piano, so that's for me an easy pick. So that's 3. So that's Mariah, Patti, and Shalea. I have 2 spots, and I have to think wisely about these 2 spots. Maybe a band might be a good idea, because with one person it's just one person. With a band you get a little more variety. Interestingly enough, in my top 10 album list, I didn't really pick a lot of rock bands. I picked Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I'm not gonna pick them for this. I would choose, and this is where it's gonna get interesting, I would choose Metallica for one reason. Because of the fact that I grew up listening to them. They were the reason why I play guitar, mostly anyways. And I kind of always wanted to shred like Kirk Hammett.
Yeah,
you know,
I get you.
And I learned most of their stuff, you know, in the earlys of me learning to play guitar. So that would be my number 4 pick. Now the 5th one, I have to be smart and wise about this selection, because I don't know, like, I just kind of feel like if I pick one, I'd miss out. I'd forget one.
Same. It was the same for me.
I'm thinking. I mean, there's easy picks like Ariana Grande and JoJo, but I'll go a little further back, like way before their time. Maybe the Temptations.
Ooh, that's a nice choice.
Yeah. I spent a lot of my teenage years kind of studying their music inside and out. And like I know a lot of the Temptations history, and I grew to understand why the Motown sound was important. It was entirely because of them, not so much the other groups. And I don't want to diminish the fact that the other groups really did justice to the pop and R&B industry, and in particular the black music. But the Temptations kind of just put Motown on the spotlight. They put them on the podium, and they said, "Here we are. We is the greatest industry ever, whatever." So I think that would be my 5. I think nice. I'm a little comfortable.
Yeah, that was 5 really good choices. I actually didn't even think of the Temptations, and that is a album or an artist, that I would have chosen.
And what's creepy about it, and I don't want to say it's creepy, but maybe that's the word. Yeah, I probably would have picked them because David Ruffin, Eddie Kendrick, Paul Williams, and there's others like Dennis Edwards and Otis Williams, and so the lineup changed. But the core 5, like the classic 5, only one of them is still alive today, and the other 4 are just as equally as important, as well as all of the other members. But those 4 for me they really kind of shape a lot of the sound, you know what I mean? Yeah. So tell the people, how is the pastry business going? Give us a little insight. Anything coming out on T-Pack? I know you can't say anything coming out of T-Pack. She said the way she said it. No, ma'am.
As far as T-Pack goes, from January, look out for us.
Okay, that's a fair statement. Yeah.
They follow the page, Instagram and Facebook, Tobago Performing Arts Company, and you'll get all the insights, all the notifications, all the updates on projects that we have coming up, because we have a good few projects coming up very soon.
Nice.
With regards to me, my performances and stuff will also be resuming in the new year, God willing.
I was about to ask, what is Cherysh up to? Does she have any plans? Do we have any performances coming up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we have a thing coming. We do have a thing coming.
Oh yeah, we do.
We do have a thing. We have a thing.
Now, I think I really needed to take a break from everything and kind of reset and reassess exactly, because I went through a significant transitional phase in my life. So I need to figure out if my sound is the same, if I pull to certain genres of music the same, and I'll take it from there. So definitely in the new year. As far as the pastry business goes, I do have a Christmas menu. It's buzzing. I already have some people ordering chocolate cake from me, pies from me. So I have a Instagram page, Chery's Pastry House, CHERYS PASTRYHOUSE. You'll follow me, and the Christmas menu is up.
Yay!
So check the contact, check the email. Please order your little special treats for Christmas. I guarantee. Well, Kemi tastes my hand endless times. I always in Kemi house baking something, so she can contest.
We have videos with alongside with Shannon, by the way, and the kind of inventions that we come up with like a whisk, and when we don't have enough items to cook, we invent something and it still comes out good. So yes, people, please go and order.
So I have that kind of buzzing right now, and aside from that, we just living, fighting up, surviving, doing our best every day.
Right. And what is the COVID situation like with T-Pack? And I know I don't want to digress too much, but I think I know y'all, because I know y'all had some shows prior to, and things are now kind of opening back out to the general public. How was that going? How do y'all manage like the work life? Are y'all in office all the time, or y'all take some days home? How was that done?
Well, regards to COVID, we didn't really have that many scares as far as the company goes. There were 1 or 2 people that did unfortunately get affected by the virus, and there were some times that we definitely needed to take work from home strategies. But aside from that, it has never stopped the progress of work. It didn't stop it, it just kind of hold it back a little bit.
Right.
But everything that we did have set in stone was done in the best way possible. Like I would say that we outlived our own expectations every single time. And moving forward, like our work day is literally performance every day with the drama unit and with the dance unit. Because we do a lot. Well, I can speak for the drama and theater unit because that's the section that I am in. We do a lot of workshopping right now. We are doing some theory work,
right?
More or less analyzing the dramatic theorists like Stanislavski, Stella Adler,
right?
So Viola Spolin, who was the creator of improv theater. So we do a lot of workshopping,
right?
And all the workshopping that we do is strengthening the performance aspect of it moving forward, so that when we do have shows to do, we will be ready at all times. Like that's more or less the goal. Like regardless to what, to keep us pumping regularly, so that in the event that something comes up out of the blue, we're ready to just jump in and push through.
Nice. Now I know, and this is a side topic, and I literally just thought of it, and I know we in Trinidad and Tobago, we've been having a lot of very serious weather. Little bits of rain here, and people getting flooding out. I just want to find out, has anyone been affected? I know in Trinidad and Tobago, well, in Trinidad in particular, people have been flooded out. Just let us know if there are any artists that need assistance in the in Tobago. They end up in a little trouble, weather cut off something, internet, and how best can we help?
I think that really comes down to the stakeholders and the executive orders that are in charge of just the general development of artists. It's up to them to have like little loopholes. Like when you have like an artist registry, for example, when COVID started and we went into lockdown 2 years ago or 3. Wow, it's been so long.
About 3.
About 3, right?
Yeah.
When the entire world was on lockdown, the Ministry of Culture was able to give that stimulus. I call it a stimulus check, but I really don't think that was the name of it. But that stimulus,
a grant of some sort,
right? The grant, artist grants that was given to the artists that were registered in culture under the whatever discipline, whether it be vocalist, instrumentalist, drum, playwright, actor, anything like that.
Right.
As long as you're set in an artist registry, that immediately allows for some form of a safety net.
Okay.
In the event that something like a hurricane or tornado or COVID or flooding and it shuts down production for anything, that helps. So I feel like when there's a proper artist registry set up here, in the event that there's any kind of
natural disaster,
artists wouldn't be that affected.
Yeah,
there are, the grants will assist. So we haven't had that many direct people affected by the heavy rains that we've been having for the past couple of weeks. There have been a lot of landslides though. The people that were affected, I think that there has been provisions set out for them so that they will have some assistance. But as far as the artists go, I think that an artist registry is important.
Right.
So that safety net, like I said before, will be put in place so they wouldn't really be starting from zero every single time.
Right. Okay. Well, guys, I mean, if you all have anybody, I mean, I guess we could try to reach out to everybody and help out as much as possible. I would love to, but I want to help out artists as well. if you've been affected by the flood, if you've been affected by the weather, little things like electricity problems, no access to fresh water and that sort of thing, please drop a comment. And if you know anyone, drop a comment or send us a message directly on WhatsApp so that we could see how best we can assist. This is what this podcast is about. It would be nice that, we could really help everybody else,
Yeah, and also if there's anybody that knows people that can help, like if you have a link with Rotary Club, because they are doing a lot of drives right now, especially for Christmas, they might be able to assist. So if you know people or you yourself are a person that has connections or major connections to do some kind of assistance program for people affected, feel free to message Chemi.
Yep. Do just that. Follow those instructions, because I know a lot of people are really, again, I've seen the horrific flooding going on in places like Valsine South and Deep South, Pinal, and it's just kind of scary that rain alone could cause such damage, and we ain't getting no storm, nothing yet. May have had one or two systems just barely graze us, but rain alone has caused so much damage. So, guys, reach out, please. Any assistance. Cherysh, tell the people where they can find you.
Okay, so I have my Instagram, Cherysh with a Y. Aside from that, I am a resident actor in the Tobago Performing Arts Company, so you'll see my face there sometimes too. Aside from that, just look out for me. Performances are gonna start back really soon, and just follow me.
Nice. Well, guys, that's it. We shall see you all and hear you all next week. Cherysh, thank you again so much
for
participating in this podcast. Of course. Guys, that's it. As I said, all the information for this will be on our website. I'll put up the ticker. Oh yeah, there it is. At the bottom, www.whatamnospotpodcast.com. Again, drop a comment if you know anyone who needs help. This goes for everybody. We're going to try our very best to see how best we can help. And that's it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we shall see y'all. And we shall hear y'all on the next one. Peace out, guys.